Okay. So introduce yourself to the board, Rohit.
Sir, my name is Rohit Tukaram Malvekar. I born and raised in the village which is surrounded by the Sahyadris. I did my graduation in the BSc Agriculture from the Rajeshri Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj College of Agriculture, Kolhapur. And during my free time, sir, I do calisthenics.
Okay. Now, how does calisthenics help you?
Sir, calisthenics help in multiple things. One is, sir, it provides me the form of physical activity because I use my body weight to train my muscles or even my other parts of body. Secondly, sir, it also help me to stay calm in the every situations which demand the calmness. And thirdly, sir, because of the calisthenics, I overcome lot of problems which earlier which I having, sir.
Okay. Okay. So Rohit, you had mentioned that in your DAF that you have cleared the civil services. You've been recommended for appointment.
Yes, sir.
Which service?
Uh, because I secured 601 rank, sir, but still now I'm not allocated any service, sir.
Okay. Does it mean that it's like in the supplementary list or the main list only?
In the main list, just 15 days ago, sir.
Achha,
In
the service.
recommended list.
Okay, the service has not been allocated as yet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this has come meanwhile forest service you've cleared also. So when there is a tie between the civil service and the forest service, which one will you take?
Actually, sir, I got 601 rank, and I was seeing the backgrounds and seeing the past times records, sir. I may get the IRS IT, but during my college days, I was aspiring for the All India services, and the Indian Forest Service me the a lot of opportunity to do the work in the field work as well as in the office work, sir.
So you will leave a central service because it is not an All India service, even though it is IRS IT.
Not so, indeed, IRS is the noble profession, but I was aspiring for the All India services during my college days as well, sir. That's why, sir, I may leave, sir.
So tell me, what is the difference you see in working for a central service or an All India service?
First of all, sir, there is a cadre policy in the All India services. Secondly, sir, the All India services, the objectives of the services are the centralized. The policies which are going towards the implementation of the in schemes, they are also centralized. And the autonomy the officers are getting is more in the All India services as compared to the central services, sir.
But that may also mean that you are in Nagaland cadre or Manipur cadre.
Yes, sir.
You're happy with that?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Okay. So tell me, what is this speciality about forests in the Northeast and the ecosystem there?
Sir, the northeast is situated in the mostly in the tropical rainforest. Evergreen forest is there, sir. So mostly the evergreen forest is present in the northeastern part of the India, sir. Secondly, there is also issues of the flood issues which are going in the northeast, sir. And the tribal system in the northeast is very prominent, which is very different from the main part of the India, sir.
Okay. I heard something about living bridges. What is that?
Sir, I think it was constructed in the Meghalaya. They are using the ficus trees, the roots of ficus trees to make the bridge around the river, sir. But nowadays, they're also working in the other part of the mainland India, sir.
Okay. Now, how do villagers, what means do they use to cross rivers in remote areas where there are no concrete or iron bridges?
Still, people are using the traditional ships or the vessels to cross the rivers. And some people are also swimming across the rivers to get their desired location, sir.
No, not swimming because the women are also there, children are also there. Somewhere
Yeah,
they are using timber,
yes, sir.
log, okay,
Yes,
and
sir.
somewhere they are using rope
Yes, sir.
bridges, and somewhere they are using a very interesting thing of a trolley. You sit in a trolley and
Yes, sir.
one end it is pushed and it is pulled from the other end.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this
Thank you,
normally
sir.
if you travel in forest areas, you will be doing that. Okay, over to Shrikantji.
Thank you, sir.
Rohit, congrats, you got into a civil service first thing.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. And with your agriculture, you're basically an agriculture graduate. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. That coming from your Maharashtra, that belt of Maharashtra, what is there a issue of related to forest in that belt, Kolhapur and that area?
Yes, sir. In the Kolhapur area, sir, the talukas which are situated in the west of the Kolhapur, such as Shahuwadi, Radhanagari, they are facing the issues of the deforestation. Secondly, there are some incidents of the wildlife complete. Mainly, the Indian bison are introducing the Indian forest, Indian farmers fields, sir. And the third is, sir, there are some issues of the flood related issues, sir.
Okay. What do you mean by CAMPA funds?
Sir, it was a compensation afforestation for the forestation, a compensation for the Afforestation Act. It was conceived in the, I think, in the Forest Conservation Act 1980s, but it was legalized in the 2016 Act, sir.
Okay. Okay. What? How do you monitor now? You spend money. How to monitor this afforestation activity? What are the technologies Government of India is thinking?
Sir, in the afforestation programs, there are ground level staffs, which such as the forest department of the state government. They are doing their overseeing work. Secondly, sir, there are satellite which are dedicated for the afforestation purpose, such as SVPP or the MODIS, which are looking towards the forest fires happening in the some part of the forest area, sir.
Okay, it's good. Now you tell me, what are the critical issues in the Indian forestry? 2 or 3 issues, important issues.
Sir, there are multiple reasons behind the forest related issues in India, sir. Firstly, sir, there is a problem of deforestation or the quality of forest in the forest cover area, sir. So that is the one issue, because most of the species are not a native species. Secondly, sir, there is issue of invasive alien species such as Prosopis julifera in this Rajasthan. So invasive alien species are threatening the local ecosystem. And the thirdly, sir, because of the expansion of the agriculture activities, there is deforestation activities occurring in some part of the India, sir.
Okay. Now here the wildlife corridors, because we are in a stage such that we are expanding economically. We are building the express highways, and we are also building the some wildlife corridors.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How do you look at this dichotomy? We have to build a wildlife corridor just to pass through that national park or wildlife sanctuary. And are we disturbing the habitat of wildlife?
Sir, there has been an issue regarding the development vs ecological activities. First of all, sir, government has been doing their infrastructure activities, but when we see the ecological conservation, sir, for instance, sir, in the Pench National Park, there is an NH44, which is constructed the elevated highway, which is not only protecting the biodiversity but also providing the transportation across the India, sir, because it is the largest national highway, sir. Secondly, there are some features such as sound absorption or the other features are there, sir. They are protecting the animals, and there are some satellites also situated to protect the movement of the animals, sir.
Do you think because we are almost 1947 onwards, we are reached now 2026, so many years, forest department was also there, activities were also there, still deforestation continued. Do you feel in the coming at least to another decade or so, we'll be able to increase our forest cover?
Indeed, sir, because India has been aspiring for the 33% of the India total geographical area under the forest. But according to the Forest Survey of India, sir, we are 25% of the India's total forest total area is under the forest cover, sir, and we are aspiring, we are developing towards that goal, sir. But there are some lacunas are there, sir, because some environmentalists are argued that the quality of the trees in the forest cover is not suitable. They are mostly the open forest is more in some part of the forest in recorded forest areas, sir. So we should focus on the quality aspect of the forest area, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good to hear you, Rohit. So, Rohit, you are an agriculture graduate. So,
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me, do you think farm loan waiver will improve the farmers' welfare?
Ma'am, the farm loan waiver is one of the key demand of the farmer protest in some part of the India as well as Maharashtra as well, ma'am. And the the Maharashtra government has in the recent budget had provided the provision for the farm loan waiver, ma'am. But I feel that rather than waiving the loan for all the farmers, there should be the categorization of the loan. There should be the some implementation should be there in a good manner, ma'am. And secondly, ma'am, we should restructure the loan by increasing their loan period. So that can be the solution for the farm loan, ma'am.
What's the difference between watershed and watershed area and command area?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware about the exact difference between these two terms.
Okay, what is your what did you do in this water cup initiative?
Yes, ma'am. During my NSS camp, ma'am, we built the check dam around the Nala in the Ambab village in 2019, ma'am. And we were the part of the Pani Foundations. They are providing for the water conservation activities in the central Maharashtra. And they have built a lot of dams or the water harvesting techniques and the water recharge in some part of the Maharashtra, ma'am.
Can you tell me any poisonous mushroom species that you know?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware about the poisonous mushroom species, ma'am. I will definitely.
Who is your famous? Who is the famous painter that you like?
Yes, it is, ma'am, Milind Murik. They are. He is very famous in the landscape painting, and he is providing the paintings in the landscape of the coastal India.
Okay. So, how do you express your personality through calisthenics and landscape painting?
Ma'am, I believe that the calisthenics provides me the first of all the body posture or the bodily presentation for me, ma'am. Secondly, it also helped me in the mental stress relief because this activities provides my alertness or the concentration in some part of the activity. And third, ma'am, because it is considered as I consider it as one of the stress reliever for me, ma'am.
My last question is, how far do you think we'll be able to meet the National Forest Policy mandate?
Ma'am, we are working on the National Forest Management mandate. We are increasing our forest cover. Secondly, ma'am, the joint forest management committees of all the Gram Sabhas or the some part of the India, they are working for their conservation of their forest, ma'am. And thirdly, the government is also mostly the Minister of Tribal Affairs are implementing the Forest Act in the well efficient manner, ma'am.
Thank you, Rohit.
Wish you all the best. Okay? Wish you all the best.